maybe this really did happen, or maybe it did not. But the story goes that once an old man rode across the white-hot sands, tired from work at the flour mill, with a donkey beneath him and a camel walking behind.
Desert wind.
Oh, my little son, I never held. I hum your name to the desert wind. A tiny star I'd guide through sand if only you were in my hand.
Dear father, you have no son, then take me.
And there he was, peeping out from the camel's ear. The old man lifted the tiny boy into his hand, and seeing that he was no bigger than half a camel's ear, he named him Yarty-Gulok.
Yeah, come on, faster!
Yarty sprang up and cried out like a proper driver, urging the donkey onward. And so the old man, the donkey, and the camel hurried home, carrying with them the miracle they had never dreamed of.
At home, the old woman was singing sadly at her loom when she saw her husband racing toward the house. And when she took the tiny boy into her hands, her sorrow vanished, for at last she had a son to love.
That night the neighbors came, a feast was prepared, and the women sewed tiny clothes for Yarty-Gulok. When they dressed him at last, he bowed proudly and said,
"Now it is my turn to help you, and everyone here."
One day, as Yarty-Gulok walked home tired and hungry, he found a young djigit beside his horse. Two can ride as well as one, thought Yarty, and up he climbed, unnoticed, onto the horse's back.
I can't go back, Yarty. My heart won't let me.
When the horse turned toward the desert, Yarty cried out in alarm. The startled djigit stopped and confessed his sorrow. He loved the beautiful Gullah.
Back in the village, Yarty saw misery everywhere. Old women, children, and poor families all pointed toward one tall, whitewashed wall. Behind it lived Caravan, the moneylender, who had spun his web over the whole village and fed on everyone's trouble.
Each morning, Caravan went down to his cellar and counted his gold. Nothing gladdened him like the sound of coins. But on that day, a mouse, a spider, and a cockroach seemed to whisper of a golden rain in the desert. Incident.
Unable to bear the thought of others reaching the golden rain before him, Caravan rushed out and begged the djigit to take him to the desert.
We must ride now, boy. I have gold. Look, take it. I'll pay. Bring me there first, and Gulasal will be yours. I swear it. Just get me to the sands before.
All day they rode into the Caravan, but when the sun began to set, there was no gold at all, only empty sand. Then Caravan heard the same voices again and saw tiny Yarty on the djigit's shoulder laughing.
Hurry, old back once he has cast them away.
And so they left Caravan in the desert. He wandered for days until at last a black sandstorm rose and buried him there, and with him the village's troubles.
And when the troubles of the village were gone, the beautiful Gulasal married the handsome djigit. The neighbors gathered in joy, and for many evenings afterward they told the story of the golden rain in the desert, and of clever little Yarty.
The village found peace, the lovers were wed, and tiny Yarty-Gulok became a hero in the hearts of all. And if you listen carefully on a quiet evening, perhaps you may still hear someone telling his tale.